If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles.
With the third patrol tick, the Russian stack has been reduced to nothing less but rubble. The stack of 10 units has been reduced to only 6 and is heavily damaged, so it's moving slow. I'm gonna have another attack in 8 minutes 40 seconds. He's not gonna be out of the patrol circle yet, so this stack is gonna be completely gone in like 8 minutes. That's perfect. See the might of planes. You should always use planes. Players always use 2 little planes, 2 little anti-air, and this is very advantage to players like me. So try to do the same, exploit this as much as you can. I'm gonna add target, there we go, bam. This stack over there, this stack we're gonna send it over here. Looking good, perfect. I got attacked by the tactical bomber now. You'll see I had a minor damage, 3.6 hit points. He's gonna be a long time before that one goes down. But if you see the health points of the tactical bomber, 9 already. So he can't keep up with this forever. He has 5 more attacks to go. Attacks, they will die by themselves. I can now see the units with whom he wants to attack me. 2 artillery, they're gonna do minor damage. 1 tank destroyer, but if he's gonna attack me, then it's gonna be pretty fine. Even if I would attack this stack with 9 medium tanks, it's gonna be gone rather fast. Another patrol cycle has passed. As you can see, Russia only has 4 units left. They're heavily damaged, so I'm gonna leave those to be mopped up by my ground units. I am moving on towards the next target over here. This is the biggest advantage of planes on patrol. They can move from target to target within the red triangle without ever refueling. So I'm gonna be able to kill off 3 stacks. This one here, this one here, without ever refueling. That's 30 units that I can kill just like that. Nice and easy. So let's see the troop composition of this stack. What are we facing here? 1 artillery, 8 infantry and 1 light tank. Ooh, that's gonna be over very fast. The better for me. He has tried to maintain his border, to bunker it down, to put 10 units in each province to have optimal damage output, but it will be to no prevail because he has forgotten a very important part of the game, which is anti-air and interceptors. He's a sitting duck. I'm gonna pick off all his stacks one by one. Also here, he is making a large mistake. He shouldn't counter-attack me here by any means. Why not? Firstly, because in his core provinces, he would get a 15% additional bonus. This means that he would deal 15% more damage to me, and in return, he would receive 15% less damage. This is a huge advantage. If you have the opportunity, it's better to defend in your core provinces than outside of them, just to get an extra advantage on your enemy. Secondly, both his infantry and tank destroyer get an additional bonus in cities. So he should stay in cities where he gets an additional bonus to have even more advantage. And then thirdly, the infantry and tank destroyer are defensive units. So he should use them on defense in the city, in his core provinces, to get the biggest advantage as possible. Don't attack. It doesn't serve no purpose to attack with defensive troops. On top of it, he's not making use of his artillery. He could soften me up a little bit before I arrive. He would still lose, but he would be able to inflict way more damage than what he's doing now. If he would have defended here in his city, he would have been able to resist me way longer, and maybe that would buy him enough time for more troops to arrive to the battlefield. But now also this option will be taken away from him. Alright, these units are gone as well. Time to move on to the next target. Nice and easy. reset the march just to be sure so the marching time is calculated correctly. There we are. So those are gonna be dead anytime now. Go. Perfect. Time for the next. You can see that Russia is trying to counterattack. Again, he has stacked slow and fast units together. Defensive and offensive units together. Doesn't make any sense. He doesn't know how to stack, but that's his problem, not mine. Also here, 13 minutes, and I'm taking for like, yeah, okay. Maybe he's gonna be able to do one more bombardment. Depends on the distance. Anyhow, I'm not taking a lot of damage from tactical bombers, so I don't really care. So that's good. Alright. He's also counter-attacking here. Or his units have stopped. No idea why. That's a good stack. Mechanized infantry and motorized infantry. Alright, so most of the troops are now gone. Only this 4 stack that is returning, trying to escape from my troops. So I'm gonna put my planes to work. I'm gonna send them over. That's done. Nice. Right. Everything is set. I'm also closing in on the stack that was here. Sweden has come active again. He's force marching his battleships. No clue why. Of course they're not stacked with destroyers. What a surprise. Yeah. Pretty poor country management from Sweden, that's a fact. Remember what I said about defending in the city just to buy time for your reinforcements to arrive? There are his reinforcements coming. But I guess you can agree with me that they are doomed. Bad for him, good for me. One's dead makes another man's bread. That's what we say. Then, what else? I am rallying the rest of my tanks over here in Moscow so they can also make a push into Russia. I am closing in on his tactical bombers too, which are parked. Never leave your planes parked, always put them in patrol. All his stacks basically are done. There's only one stack left here, which I am attacking right now. My success, however, has come on a certain cost, as most of my planes are heavily damaged now, as you can see, but it's not going to stop me from finishing him up. I'm gonna upgrade them afterwards. I'm gonna produce some planes as well to merge them, and then they're gonna heal up themselves with the reinforcements and the healing mechanic. As you know, 50% of the damage is getting healed for each unit at day change, as long as your unit is in one of the provinces that you own, core provinces and non-core provinces. And for planes, it's the same, but they need to operate from an airport which is yours, which is currently the case. I've made great progress overnight. My tanks have eradicated any remaining troops that were in Russia. I was about to snap the capital when an artillery was produced, which is a shame because in 38 minutes it is day change and my armored car is arriving in 14 minutes, so I'm not gonna be able to take the capital just before day change as planned, which means that like 1 out of 5 of these provinces will rebel to the Russian Empire. I've also decided to finally upgrade my planes, even though they are heavily damaged. I need to upgrade them all so that when I produce new planes they will have the same level, they will merge, and this way I can heal up my planes faster.